देशभक्तों से ही देश की शान है, देशभक्तों से ही देश की मान है। हम उस देश के फूल है यारो, जिस देश का नाम हिंदुस्तान है। Good morning. Today I am Shagnik Paul.
And I'm Dishari Ghosh.
Here we welcome you all for the e-exhibition on making of the Constitution, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. On behalf of Army Public School Barakpur, we thank our Honorable Principal Madam Dr. Moitri Mukherjee Ma'am and our Vice Principal Madam Mrs. Sangeeta Basu Roy Ma'am for giving us the solemn opportunity to host this event. Through this event, we would show the glory of Indian Constitution and the procedure of making the Constitution.
संविधान हिंदुस्तान की जान है, भारतीयों की अधिकारों का पहचान है. Indian Constitution is the supreme law of India. It governs the rules and regulations for the people. So with this, let us call upon Sudeshna Mukherjee and Daksh Joshi of class 9 to address a beautiful speech in front of us.
मैं सुदेशना मुखर्जी क्लास 9A की छात्र आपके सम्मुख आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव कार्यक्रम के मौके पर संविधान से संबंधित संक्षिप्त वक्तव्य लेकर प्रस्तुत हुई हूँ. सरकार के संगठन को राजनीतिक भाषा में संविधान कहा जाता है. शासन को सुचारू रूप से चलाने के लिए आवश्यकता है कि राज्य में संगठन को विभिन्न विभागों की क्षेत्र व अधिकारों का निश्चित कर दिया जाए, जिससे कि वह अपने अधिकारों का दुरुपयोग न कर सके. शासन को व्यवस्थित रूप से चलाने वाले इन्हीं नियमों के संग्रह को संविधान कहा जाता है. अष्टनी के अनुसार संविधान सर्वोच्च सरकार की रूपरेखा निर्धारित करता है. भारत की संविधान दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा लिखित संविधान है, जिसका निर्माण एक संविधान सभा के द्वारा किया गया था. आगे का वक्तव्य मेरे मित्र दक्ष जोशी प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं.
संविधान सभा की प्रथम बैठक 1 दिसंबर 1946 को डॉक्टर सच्चिदानंद सिन्हा की अध्यक्षता में हुई. 11 दिसंबर 1946 को डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद संविधान सभा के अस्थायी अध्यक्ष चुने गए. इस सभा के अन्य सदस्य थे पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, मौलाना अबुल कलाम आज़ाद, अब्दुल गफ्फार खान आदि. इसके बाद शुरू हुआ संविधान निर्माण का कार्य, जिसमें करीब 3 वर्ष का समय लगा. डॉक्टर अंबेडकर के नेतृत्व में जिस संविधान सभा ने संविधान की रचना की थी, वह 26 नवंबर 1949 को भारतीय संविधान परिषद द्वारा स्वीकार किया गया. 284 सदस्यों ने संविधान निर्माण में सहयोग किया. 26 जनवरी 1950 को नया संविधान लागू हुआ, जिसमें डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद भारत के प्रथम राष्ट्रपति नियुक्त. संविधान दुनिया का सबसे लंबा लिखित संविधान है. इसके निर्माण में 2 साल 11 महीने और 18 दिन का वक्त लगा. वर्तमान में इसमें 465 अनुच्छेद, 12 अनुसूचियां और 22 भागों में विभक्त है. हमारे देश में लोकतंत्रात्मक गणराज्य स्थापित है. इसकी संप्रभुता और धर्मनिरपेक्षता इसे दूसरों से अलग करती है.
Wow, it was really very amazing and fantastic speech. It was really informative.
संविधान का वजूद बड़ा है इंसानियत के दुश्मनों से. Indian Constitution is a framework of fundamental political principles and establishes the structure. So with this, we will present an excellent PPT created by Aishani Shah, Ananya Biswas and Sayandeep Mithya of class 7. So here we go. Through this PPT, we will make you understand how the Indian Constitution was prepared. The Indian Constitution infers its sources like fundamental rights from USA, ideas of liberty, equality and fraternity from France, parliamentary form of government from UK, directive principle of state policy from Ireland, federal structure of government from Canada, and suspension of fundamental rights from Germany.
Now we are going to discuss the components of Constitution. Legislature, which makes the laws, judiciary, which interprets the laws, and executive, which enforces the laws.
So the question arises, why do we need a constitution? So the functions are, the first function of a constitution is to provide a set of basic rules that allow for minimal coordination amongst members of a society. The second function of a constitution is to specify who has the power to make decision in a society. It decides how the government will be constituted. The third function of a constitution is to set some limits on what the government can impose on its citizen. These limits are fundamental in the sense that government may ever trespass them. The fourth function of a constitution is to enable the government to fulfill the separation of a society and create condition for a just society.
The making of the Constitution of India has a vast history, which was started by Emperor Ashoka, followed by East India Company, and then by British Empire. Finally, the Indian Constitution was adopted by the people of India.
Objectives of the Constitution are to set up a Union of India comprising British India and the princely states. Second, to set up a federal form of government with separate state and central government. Third point, to set up a government in which the power is derived from the people. First, where all people are guaranteed justice, equality, and freedom. Second, where minorities, depressed classes, and the tribal rights are protected. Fourth point, to protect the integrity of India and her sovereignty rights over land, sea, and air. Fifth point, to help India attain the rightful place in the world and work for peace and welfare of the mankind.
Now let's discuss the framing of the Constitution of India. Dr. Sachidananda Sinha was the first temporary president of the Constituent Assembly when it met on December 9, 1946. Later, Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the president of the Constituent Assembly and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar became the chairman of the drafting committee. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, proposed the Preamble of India, and here we go. The people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, fraternity in our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. The Preamble of the Constitution of India. The preamble of our Constitution serves two purposes. It indicates the source from which the Constitution derives its authority. It also states the objects which the Constitution seeks to establish and promote. The preamble seeks to establish what Mahatma Gandhi described as the India of my dreams. An India in which the poorest shall feel that it is their country, in whose making they have an effective voice. An India in which all the communities shall live in perfect harmony. There can be no room in such an India, of course, for unsociability or the curse of intoxicating drinks and drugs. Women will enjoy as the same rights as men.
So, the federal features include supremacy of the Constitution, division of power between the Union and the state, and third, the existence of an independent judiciary in the Indian Constitution.
The main characteristics of the Constitution of India. The Constitution of India has some distinct and unique features as compared to the other constitutions of the world. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of drafting committee, puts it, the farmers had tried to accumulate and accommodate the best features of other constitutions, keeping in view the peculiar problems and needs of our country. Main characteristics of the Constitution of India are longest written constitution, partly rigid and partly flexible, a democratic republic, parliamentary system of government, a federation, fundamental rights, directive principle of state policy, fundamental duties, secular state, an independent judiciary, and single citizenship.
From this PPT, we can conclude that a constitution symbolizes independence of a country, framework and structure for the governance of a free country are provided in the constitution. The Constituent Assembly prepared and draft of the constitution by keeping the objective resolution as a backdrop which reflected the aspirations of the people of India. It is time to undertake a study of Indian federalism with a view to evaluate the trends, frictions, and difficulties which have developed in the area of intergovernmental relations and to seek to evolve ways and means to meet the challenging task of making the Indian Federation a more robust, strong, and workable system so that the country may meet the task of self-improvement and development. The responsibility lies on not only the jurist and policy framers, but also the citizen of the country to work in a harmonious manner for the development of the country.
Wow, it was a really amazing PPT presented by the students of class 7.
अच्छे बुरे में अंतर मालूम ना होता अगर संविधान और कानून ना होता. 26 November is celebrated as the Samvidhan Divas or Constitution Day of India. This day is made to aware people of the making of the Indian Constitution and its architect. So with this, we would present a beautiful poster created by Aditya Sharma and Kritika Sarkar of class 6.
It was really marvelous and excellent piece of artwork. The Constitution is a piece of hope. H for harmony, O for opportunity, P for people's participation, and E for equality. The Constitution is a strong hold to secure the rights of the citizens. The Constitution's design is different, but we, as a citizen of India, tried to rebuild the design of the Constitution through our own imagination and creativity.
The piece of work is being contributed by me, Dishari Ghosh.
And I, Shagnik Paul.
Hope you will all like it.
Finally, we are going to show how Aryaman Roy and Sonam Singh of class 8 have beautifully reported in the newspaper on the Constitution.
How beautifully they have reported.
Thank you everybody for spending your valuable time for encouraging our students, which will help them to enrich their creativity. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.